Hi, this is Annette with Annette's Needles, and I wanted to show you how I wind my Bobbie's bobbins. I really like these bobbins. You just pop them open and then you have a floss drop, or when you're not using them, you can wind it all up, close them tight, and it's a dust cover. I use a permanent marker to mark the number of the floss on it, on the Bobbie's, on top and bottom. And I open it up and put it around my wrist like a bracelet and measure the very first one out. My measurements are usually from my nose to the tip of my finger, and I turn my head a little bit. So the measurement's probably somewhere between a yard and a meter. And it usually works out pretty close to where I have a full length at the end. Sometimes I don't, but I just make a super long one or a shorter one, however it works out. So I take that initial measurement and I fold it over and run another one, and then fold that over and run another one until I've worked through the whole skein of floss. You can see it dangling from my wrist there, and sometimes I have to get a kink out or something, but works really nice. One of the advantages to using the Bobbie's is that you don't have the kinks that you do on a bobbin. Those never really bothered me. I learned counted cross stitch and embroidery by using those floss bobbins, the cardboard ones. But these work good, and they fit in the same box that I always put my floss bobbins in. And you can see how it worked out. The last one came right to there, so it was just fine. Then I snip the folds at each end. Loop it around the Bobbie's, and then loop it through. When I'm working on the project, I keep it open